So he gets to DeKalb County Jail. The next day, man, a video drops of him being assaulted by about 3, 4, 5 gang members. They done caught him up in there. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't have happened any quicker. You know everybody. You know my whole family.
The whole team.
God.
100.
100.
Double salute. Wildlife 100.
Wildlife 100.
I've been in the trap every day, I don't get much sleep.
Wildlife 100.
Something so real, so real, you can feel it in your knees. I need something like you, do you need someone like me?
What's moving, everybody? Hey, listen, you already know what time it is. I know it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I appreciate y'all waiting on me and liking, commenting, sharing, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even inquiring on where I've been. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some real ones for real. You know, I love y'all for life. But y'all already know what time it is. It's another story time. It done been months since I did a story time, because me and YouTube, you know, we done had it out, you know what I'm saying? But they can't hold a real one down, you feel me? You know how the story go. You know what I'm saying? They can't keep me away from y'all, dog. Hey, so look, check it out, right? Y'all see the caption in this video. This story is about a guy named Peso, Montana. Now, a lot of y'all might have already seen the news clippings or, you know, the Facebook posts and stuff like that, but I just so happen to know Shawty personally. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my dog or nothing like that. You know, we ain't kick it or nothing like that. You know, we seen each other here and there coming and going. You know, he was an artist. I'm an artist in Atlanta. You feel me? So, you know, it be like that. But before I get into the full story or just the crazy part of the story, I'm gonna give y'all a little background. So, when I was younger, I used to, my brother, he went to Tucker High School. You know, y'all see my brother. If y'all watch my content, then y'all know my brother, you know, that's the guy that we looking for his daddy right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy story. Y'all go back to that story, you feel me? Because it's really wild. YouTube kind of tripped on me about that too. Well, not YouTube, but we ruffled some feathers with those videos. So y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? We fought to keep them up, they up. You know what I mean? But I used to go visit my brother. You know, he stayed in Stone Mountain. You know, that wasn't necessarily my hood. I stayed on Boulder Crest. You know, that's east. I stayed in the East Atlanta part of Boulder Crest. You know, because Boulder Crest real long. You feel me? Go all the way to Ellenwood. You know what I'm saying? I think it might even go all the way to Conyers. You feel me? Or something like that. You know what I mean? So I used to go to Stone Mountain. Sometimes I go up to the school, Tucker, sing to their girls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I see Buddy. You feel me? Me and my brother, we ended up getting an apartment later on in life after high school. And this same guy ended up moving like downstairs from us. So we might have moved upstairs from him. You know what I'm saying? He might have been there before us. I'm not sure. But it was him and this other guy. Now, I don't remember the other guy's name, but you know him if you see him. You know, if you know Peso, then you know Shawty, because they used to do parties together, right? And I'm gonna get to the parties because that's where it all get crazy. I'm just giving y'all a little background on how I know Shawty. So yeah, so they just so happen to, well, we just so happen to move upstairs from them, and you know, as I left or as they left, sometimes, you know, we pass each other, you know, in the breezeway or something like that. Like, we literally stayed in the same building. Now, I never really hung with this guy. Me or my brother never really hung with this guy because he wasn't necessarily our cup of tea, right? You know, like, y'all know how y'all be having them weird folks in school that's like, you don't necessarily know they weird until you really just get to chopping it up with them. I only say weird because the things that they did, him and his little partners, the things that they did was just a little different from what we did, you know? So it might not have been just all the way outlandish. Well, not all of it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the outlandish part, but it might not have been all the way outlandish. But for the most part, you know, we let them do them. We did us. We ain't never really mixed the two. Because they used to throw parties all the time. Now we get into the meat, right? They used to throw parties all the time. Peso, Montana, and this other guy. You know, the other guy that he hung with, he was a tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying? So he would throw parties. They would throw parties together and in this apartment, and they would offer free tattoos. They would offer free tattoos, free liquor, free everything. You know what I'm saying? But the catch was, you had to be a female to get in. You know, it wasn't no guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we could have got in, or folks that was cool with Shawty or that he knew or anything like that. But I didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I told y'all, I kind of looked at Shawty like he was kind of weird. So I never really, that was never really something that I wanted to indulge in. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that didn't never really sit right with me, with him. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward to today, right? Man, I'm not gonna say the lady's name, but a lady from 11 years ago just came out and basically start rejoicing, right? Over social media. Now, she started rejoicing over social media because she claims that Peso Montana essayed her. You know what I'm saying? All the way, though. You know what I'm saying? He took it all the way there. Like, all right, now come to find out. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. So, she claimed he essayed her, right? And she was fighting the case. Well, she had been trying to get him locked up for 11 years. Come to find out, Peso Montana, all the time while he was, doing shows, booking shows, rapping, going to these events, just living his life, you know what I'm saying? Making babies and stuff like that. He was fighting a 11-year-old R case. You know what I'm saying? RAPE case. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know how YouTube is. I just got back right with them, so I don't need no issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to. So yeah, he had an RAPE case from allegedly doing this to this girl, right? So the reason why she came out and was rejoicing is because Peso Montana decided to take it to trial. 11 years after the trial, which was about last month, he got found guilty for RAPE. You know what I'm saying? He got found guilty and they gave him 50 years to the door. Now listen, a lot of y'all might not know about jail, sentencing and things like that, you feel me? But usually if you take something to trial and you lose trial, they throw the maximum at you. And I'm guessing this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? But he evaded jail for 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Just taking it to trial, So I guess I don't know. I guess that was his game plan. You feel me? But he was parading around Atlanta this whole time, fighting a R case. You know what I'm saying? A R Kelly case. You feel me? Hey, but look, let me break it down though. This is where it's bad, right? Because it's not just a SA case. It's not just a RAPE case. You feel me? He was all the while he was having these parties. He was inviting none but girls. Remember I told y'all, none but women was coming, right? So, none but women is at the party. This guy started lacing the blunts. You feel me? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many of y'all from the hood, how many of y'all seen somebody get laced before or something, anything like that. But getting laced can really ruin your brain. It can really ruin your mind. But whatever they was using, they left their victims lifeless, They were still alive, but they couldn't move. They had no control over their bodily functions. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't resist anything that was coming their way, So these girls would come to these parties, and this one girl in particular that was fighting the case for 11 years, she came to this party, man, 11 years ago. They laced her blunt. She's smoking with them like with everybody else. I'm not sure if she was the only girl in there at the time. I'm not sure if she got picked. I don't know how it happened exactly. But man, she describes herself as, indulging, and then everything stopped. She couldn't move her body. She couldn't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is familiar. This same type of drug has the same effect as the baby oil that they say Diddy is putting on folks, as well as the date R drug. You know what I'm saying? The date RAPE drug. You feel me? Those drugs leave the body still. You can't move. You can't do much. You know what I mean? You can only see what's happening. You feel me? And this was one of those situations where she had smoked this blunt. It was laced. Now her body is stuck, but her mind is still there. This is how she was able to see and know everything that happened to her. And that's a crazy situation. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, shouted that, for even having to go through that. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't imagine any woman in my life, my mama, my sister, anybody, being taken advantage of by some other guy, some random guy, and they can't do nothing about it. Man, that would have tripped me out, fool. Straight up. If it happened to somebody in my family, you know what I mean? But yeah, so she ended up going through that traumatic situation. They laid her down. They did what they did, and for 11 years after that, she went to the police. He actually got locked up a couple months after that, or maybe it might have been soon after that, right? He ended up bailing out. He decided to take it to trial. He was fighting trial for 11 years. You know what I'm saying? The 11th year was this year. You know, about a month or two ago is when he got caught up and got sentenced to 50 years. That's like 2 life sentences. You know what I'm saying? So the story don't end there though, right? This guy gets locked up. First of all, he gets on the internet and he says, yeah, they gave me a 50 ball, y'all. He posted this on Instagram like it's cool or something. They gave me a 50 ball, but no tears, no fears. I'm gonna be back and all this. Hey, that's one thing I don't like about you jailbird niggas either. Y'all swear y'all gonna be home soon, and y'all don't never y'all be done had 20 years, and you swear you coming home soon. But you know, hey man, to each his own. If you want to manifest, if you feel like you can manifest freedom, then handle your business. You know what I'm saying? But this guy ends up getting locked up, right? He go to trial, blows trial, 50 years, locked up, DeKalb County Jail. He goes to DeKalb County Jail. Now, if you don't know about DeKalb County Jail, y'all go look at my previous videos, because I got a couple videos about DeKalb County Jail, how they rocking now. Straight up, the police officers, the inmates, everything, you know what I mean? So, he gets to DeKalb County Jail. The next day, man, a video drops of him being assaulted by about 3, 4, 5 gang members. They done caught him up in there, you know what I'm saying? It couldn't have happened any quicker. You know what I mean? Because it take a day to basically get through booking and actually get to your cell. So I'm like, dang, that was quick. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even went to prison yet. Matter of fact, I don't even know why he's not even in total lockdown. Usually when you catch your time in DeKalb County Jail, and it's a lot of time like that, they send you to the 8th floor. They sent him to the 7th floor for some reason. That's the floor with all the killers, the drug dealers, and all that stuff like that. That's the floor that they always put me on anytime I went to DeKalb. You feel me? But they made a mistake by putting him on the 7th floor, and when he got there, they was waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look though, man. That's the story about Peso, Montana. You know what I mean? I ain't talked to him. I ain't never really talked to him like that. You feel me? Like I say, I just seen him in passing and all that like that. But hey, man, if that's what you did, you deserve what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cuz we can't never sit here and coddle nobody that's willing to take something from a woman, take something from anybody that can't defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's weak. And as a man, you definitely wrong. A man overpowering a woman in any type of way is lame. You know what I mean? Just period. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. And hey, man, I miss y'all, dog. Did you miss me? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments, man. But until next time, man, 100.